Next up, we're going to look at a roof transition detail. This is T2 in the Sheffield Metals installation manuals. Thad, Jason from Sheffield Metals. Jason, talk to me through the game plan here before we look at this on the sample roof deck.
We are going to make sure the deck is ready for installation. We're going to make sure that's clean and then install the underlayment per the manufacturer's installation instructions. The lower panels are installed with the box end that's folded up at 45 degrees. Do not cut the panel ribs when folding. Then we're going to install the Z closures. The Z closure, of course, set in the 3/16 by 7/8 inch butyl tape, and that's attached with the number 10 by 1 inch pancake head fastener at 4 inches on center, or basically a minimum of 5 fasteners per panel. Once the Z closure is installed, you install a vertical bead of approved sealant up and over the panel ribs. Now on this condition, we're going to do a 22 gauge support flashing to kind of span the distance between the lower panels and the upper panels and to help hold the transition flashing in place. So that's installed with the number 10 by 1 inch pancake head fasteners at 12 inches on center. And we want to make sure that flashing has slope. Then we engage the transition flashing onto the Z closure. That is attached to the upper roof pitch at 12 inches on center with a number 10 by 1 inch pancake head fastener. Then we install offset cleat on the high roof, and that offset cleat is set in 3/16 by 7/8 inch butyl tape and attached at 4 inches on center with a number 10 by 1 inch pancake head fastener. All that gets stripped in. Then we install the upper panels. That panel will engage onto the offset cleat. You leave a gap for thermal expansion, and you apply vertical sealant in between the panels. We rivet the transition flashing to the Z closures, 18 inches on center with a stainless steel rivet, center of panel. And then at the end, of course, we are going to remove all swar filings and debris from the area upon completion.
All right, sounds good. We already have the bottom panels installed, so let's take a look at the next couple steps.
Okay, panels have been installed over the underlayment. Of course, we got the box in on the panel. And we set the transition flashing in place to determine where the Z closure goes. And now we're going to install the Z closures. Those again are set in 3/16 by 7/8 inch butyl tape, 5 fasteners per Z closure, which on an 18 inch panel works out to 4 inches on center. So we got our marks, we're going to set those in. Okay, after the Z closures are installed, we're applying the vertical sealant up and over the panel ribs. And then we're going to put in the 22 gauge continuous support. So, unlike some of the majority of our other flashings, this detail comes with a continuous support. That's because the less pitch on this roof, the longer this flashing is going to be. People tend to step on it. We want to give it a little extra support, so we ask that you put in a 22 gauge sub, which is your continuous support. And that's attached at 24 inches on center. Now we're ready for the transition flashing. Transition flashing engages over the Z closures and is attached at 12 inches on center. Now we'll rivet the Z's, offset cleat, and strip in. Okay, so once again, we've riveted the panels, center of every panel, 18 inches on center. And now we're going to install the offset cleat on the transition flashing. We've already pre-marked this. Typically, you want to be about 2 inches above your brake so that you have room for your panel to engage the offset cleat. Offset cleat set in the 3/16 by 7/8 inch butyl tape and attached at 4 inches on center. Okay, offset cleat is in place. Okay, so now it gets stripped in with the offset cleat. It's nice, get it started. Probably want to lay that out and then gently peel that away. All right, now we install the upper panels. Once again, we have the hemmed edges. Panels are hemmed. They engage. If you want to line up, you should probably line them up on the roof so that they are in line with the lower panel. You allow for thermal contraction. And the first clip, 6 inches, 6 inches up from the edge of the panel. Typically this panel is a lot longer. You would, at the top of the panel, you're gonna have a box end and a set screw. We're just gonna screw these in place. All right, 6 inches, then typically 24 inches on center when you're on plywood. Check the engineering, and then the next panel is installed. Let down, allow for thermal movement. And of course, at the very end, after riveting, you want to remove all your swarf and debris from your roof. Keep that roof nice and clean. And that's it. That is our transition detail. Please check out this detail and any others on our website at sheffieldmetals.com in our installation manual. Thank you very much.